Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another broadcast of The Weekly with me, Neff. Please subscribe to the channel and share our videos with a couple of friends. We're trying to reach 500 subscriptions, and every subscription helps us out with that goal. Some more cool news regarding the new direction for James Bond. Amazon's Jeff Bezos asks fans who should be the next James Bond. Kind of a loaded question, but let's read into this article here. It truly is the start of a new era when it comes to James Bond, as the creatives over at Amazon MGM are now hard at work on the next installment. Amazon boss Jeff Bezos is already asking fans about who should play 007. Bezos, posting a BBC headline about 007, giving control to Amazon, asked his followers on Instagram, "Who would you pick as the next James Bond?" It sounds like he's in on the action and wants to partially take part in the process of reigniting the franchise. Social media users took the bait, and the replies have been all over the place. However, one big name kept popping up, that of Henry Cavill. Of course, that was obvious, whose social media army swarmed Bezos' post. Cavill's 2005 screen test for Bond recently leaked online to mixed reactions. Some of the other rumored actors for the next Bond under the Broccoli era were Aaron Taylor-Johnson, Richard Madden, Henry Golding, James Norton, Damson Idris, and Dave Patel. Broccoli stated she was looking for an actor in his 30s, and being white was not required. Maybe now with Amazon MGM back in charge, actors like Cavill, Idris Elba, and Tom Hardy can come back in contention. There are plenty of negatives in Amazon MGM overseeing Bond. However, if looking at it with the glass half full, there might be some positives. We might start seeing a total shift in how directors get chosen. Maybe bigger names will be sought, with filmmakers being given more creative input in the process. Broccoli's method of selection hampered the chance to see Nolan and Villeneuve directing a Bond. Those would be two good names for Bond. Nolan specifically, and because he is English as well, I think he does have a deep respect for the Bond franchise, and I think he would definitely be able to put his own spin on it. It'd definitely be interesting to see Nolan do that. Villeneuve's more of the sci-fi guy to me, but he also did do Sicario, which I loved as well, and so I think he is capable of doing it, but I do think that Christopher Nolan would be a fitting choice. I wonder how Nolan feels about it, to be quite honest. He already took on a big franchise with The Dark Knight. And in an interview, I heard him once say that he really took on that project because he just wanted to get the budget for Inception. So I do wonder how he would approach James Bond, or if he would even consider it. He doesn't really need to do projects like that anymore because now Nolan does have access to big budgets. But let's continue. It is also entirely possible that we might finally go back to the roots of Ian Fleming's novels by getting a period set Bond movie with a filmmaker crafting their own vision on the franchise. That's the hope, that creating a new Bond film will have less of Broccoli's creative restrictions and open the door for a new vision. Well, that would be high hopes there. We will have to see what happens. Typically when a franchise has sold to a bigger corporate entity, it does not typically go in a good direction, but we will just have to see what happens with James Bond. I'm hoping things do go well. Definitely like James Bond, one of those cornerstone franchises in cinema, so hopefully they keep the quality up there. Ladies and gentlemen, please let me know down in the comments who you would like to see as James Bond. Definitely want to hear some names, want to get a discussion going. It's going to be interesting moving forward with James Bond like we've talked about. With that being said, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video with a couple of friends and colleagues, let them know to subscribe as well. With all that being said, it's Neff signing off. Be safe.